Everybody, John L here. Just decided to make a quick MPQ video. So one of the challenges of MPQ is getting ISO. So one of the kind of easy ways that I like to get a little bit of ISO when the opportunity kind of presents itself is what I like to call the lazy lightning round. So this works by jumping into a lightning round right when it starts, and they always start on, I believe, Wednesdays and Thursdays. That I don't quite know when it's gonna change depending on your time zone anyways, but they run every 2 hours, so you can even kind of set your time to it. And we're gonna try to jump into this one right when it starts, so we have, I don't know, a few seconds left, something like that. Anyways, when you jump into a lightning round and you're one of the first people, what happens is you get these ridiculously easy fights. So what you can do is use the generic given character, and what you want to do is use the one they give you, because you're going to kind of take a beating with that guy. Then what you want to do is find somebody who can kind of heal, or just use someone who you don't really care about and take a beating with them. And the last person who you want is Thanos. So Thanos is the important part of this whole thing, and it's what makes the lazy lightning round work. So hopefully you have a Thanos, hopefully you have court death up to 5, and hopefully you have him pretty strong. My Thanos is at 209, so he does quite a bit of damage. Basically, the concept is pick on one of the weak guys and just do an attack that'll take him out. This will trigger Thanos' court death, and he'll just kill everybody. So literally, we've been fighting for like 10 seconds. So we get the bonus, we get, you know, some points there, some reward, 140 ISO in this case. But the important thing is, if you start early enough, then what will happen is you'll get a bunch of these ridiculously easy fights. So literally what we're going to do is just keep doing these fights. I think you have to make sure you pick the given character each time, otherwise it's going to use yours. Which again doesn't really matter if you're not planning to play. It was kind of a waste. Anyways, again, just pick one of these ridiculously weak characters. Let Court Death do its work. And you'll just kind of be mowing through fights, you know, every 5-10 seconds. So we got another 140 ISO right there. Again, another really weak fight. So I'll actually play through this whole thing in real time, and you'll get an idea of, if you jump in on these lightning rounds at the right time, just how quick and effortless you can rack up, I don't know, several hundred, few thousand ISO. So it's not really going to be all about how much you win per fight, but, you know, there's also the rewards that you're getting along with these. So we keep getting 140. So right now we have about 500 ISO and about, I don't know, 20-30 seconds worth of work. Again, another really weak fight. Go ahead and do it. I just keep picking the same node. I guess you could rotate, doesn't really matter, as long as you just keep getting these easy fights. Boom. The one-hitter quitter. So, again, the reason why I picked the old man Logan is because he has a lot of HP, and he can just kind of take the beating. It's another 140, so around 600, another weak fight. So if you do this right, or if you get lucky, I'm not quite sure what the variables are, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but you can get close to 250 points in the event. at that time, you just kind of generally run out of the free easy fights. If you get into this a few minutes late, generally you can only get one fight for each of the nodes with an easy fight. Then it just ends up being like the normal fights with other regular players. So we're just gonna keep going with this. We'll keep using the Old Man Logan. I don't really plan to use him for anything else, and even if he can just heal. Sometimes you'll get a little bit tougher fights. This one's probably gonna take a couple hits. Well, not really. We got lucky with a 4 team-up tile. Oh, and another reason why you want to use a 5-star is, just in case you run into a fight like that, the 5 stars, their matching damage is significantly more than 3 and 4 stars. It's another easy fight. And this is why you want to get in kind of right when the lightning rounds open. These are also good for racking up those points, whatever they're called. Okay, so alright, so we tapped out that node. So once you finish one node, you have the other two, but we're only going to get one fight each for these. So we're probably going to be around the 212 range, something like that. Which is just about perfect. Every so often you can kind of get like 245 in the points. I've never ever gotten like 250, because there's a reward at that prize level, and I've never ever got that. I don't actually play through the lightning round past what we're doing right now. But this is like a really good way to just get some like cheap and easy ISO. Alright. So that was all of, what, 6 minutes? And we've probably racked up like 1,000 ISO. And I can't imagine really anything that's kind of, easier to do in this game than that. So, if you're in a bind and need ISO, if you're close to, maxing out or champing a character and you just need like a little bit more or something, Wednesdays and Thursdays, lightning rounds, just get on it, maybe set your alarms, and you can take advantage and actually make a decent amount of ISO doing these lightning rounds. So anyways, hopefully that's helpful for you guys, and yeah, good luck.